Hey, Crimson Gaming, first in the house. How you doing tonight? Doing well, thank you for asking. Last night, we made it to the Elite Four. See what we can put together tonight. What's the best Pokemon show? I grew up watching Pokemon, but I didn't watch a lot of them. Like I've looked through it, and from time to time when I'm bored and I don't know what to watch, like I might throw on one, watch an episode or two, but I don't have enough of an opinion on them to have an answer for that. Blue X in the house. How you doing tonight? What's good? Doing well. Appreciate you asking, Blue X. Lazy Dog. Glad you can make it tonight. How you doing? I miss you being in the chat, Lazy Dog. Nice. Turn one, wake up. Sounds good, Crimson. Around more with your 9 p.m. Yeah, it's just I get out of work at 9. So like the days that I don't work, sometimes I can do it, but sometimes I'm busy. Great news though, there should be no more issues with internet. I'm already noticing faster connections, like things are a lot smoother, even outside of the stream. So now that we've gotten the internet fixed, my next step is to get like my microphone upgraded, and then possibly, I can't guarantee it, but possibly have face cam as part of the stream. The bro. Right, that is an option. The Zong. Yo, a third try with the Zong would be sick. Stab miss ball. Okay, okay. Not bad, not bad. Kind of like the Zong more than the bro. It's a tough call on it though. What do you guys think? Zong or bro? That's actually a pretty good moveset. Hey, First, how you doing tonight? Adam V, I don't believe yesterday was a throw. I think we did the best that we could. Starmie could actually be a backup pivot if the Zong ends up not being good. Or the Walrein. Ooh. It's fast. Jeez. I don't like the Starmie more than the Walrein. Hey, the Denny with the gifty. Thank you, Denny. How you doing tonight? You're salvaging at the moment. I am mining a Crash Star. Only 8,000 XP away from level 80. One more added to the 80 or above list. I'm getting there. It's gonna be some effort to get everything to level 80 before the end of the year, But it could happen. It could definitely happen. Because fletching won't take long. Rune crafting is going to take the longest. And hunter. I don't have the confidence in having a third Bronzong with good stats and like a potential ability and everything needed. It has a moveset, doesn't mean it has everything else, so I want to at least consider this last option here. And once we find it, then we'll go over to the Bronzong. That is true, Denny. I mean, I need to commit a day off to doing it, right? Like I lately my days off either something comes up where I can't, or when I do schedule to do it and I have my day off and I'm sitting at my computer and I'm playing RuneScape, I end up doing other things. Like I ended up doing sailing instead of the Fire Cape last time because of the elite clue scrolls. So I just need to commit. That's all. This Skarmory is not bad, but it's not great. Ability's not useful. Acupressure is nice for sure, but it is kind of RNG based. If we click it and let's say get a speed boost when we're already fast, and they hit us with a physical super effective move, could be GG. Like we really need that turn 1 defense boost if this was to be a runner. I would definitely prefer going to the Bronzong, but like I said, the odds of getting a third one 3 for 3 in a row to be a good Pokemon, I don't see the game doing that for us. So I'd like to use our speed to consider this last option before we actually commit to dropping off to Skarmory. Denny, were you able to go back and rewatch the end of last night's Bronzong run? We did make it to the Elite Four, and I feel like we played to the best of our ability. We just didn't have enough heals. First Elite Four member, great fight. Second one was really tough. 16 encounters away from 100. So that was what, 85? 85 encounters here. Come on. Where's the last one? Good job. Damn, unfortunate. Denny, when you play Kaizo, do you have the setup for like being able to spin and like the quality of life setups that I've mentioned? Being able to spin, auto click the screen. Um, well, we need to find the higher level Bronzong, either the 5 or the 6. Probably the 6, right? Yep, level 6 Bronzong, which is nice. It gets a new move at 7. Yeah, Denny, I know that. But how much action are you physically doing when you're walking through the grass? Because right now, I am doing nothing. I have my hand holding 2 buttons while playing RuneScape on the side. What runner are we gonna get tonight? Figure we're gonna go back to Bronzong. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. After all of these Bronzong runners, though, I bet he's moving up on the list of the list of Pokemon that we've ran the most. Might have to become a mascot, Drew, or a favorite. Could go on the favorites list. Oh! Oh my gosh! Yo! Yo! Oh my god, it's been months! It's been months since we've seen a shiny. Oh yeah, 100% I'm catching this. What I was doing first is switching the name of the stream because that is insane. Nice. Yo, let's go. Shiny Bronzong. Yo, if we win with this, I did not have that on my bingo card for tonight to see a shiny. The puff ability. I like the neutral nature. It's a glass cannon. It's split offense, average speed. You gotta be careful in the grass. No! Damn. Calm Mind Dragon Pulse. Holy crap, that was 10 times better. We resisted the Swift, and I had high special defense on the Skarmory, so I honestly didn't think it was a special attacker. It did have low HP, but Nature Power, Acupressure, Crab Hammer. Didn't have a lot of special attacks though. It only had Dragon Pulse and Nature Power. That's it. Yeah, and Endgame Aeroblast. Compound Eyes, Thunderfang. Lovely Kiss. Mega Kick, Psycho Cut. Extrasensory Eruption Special Attacker, Ice Beam. Wow. Oh, I thought that said Water Spout. Yeah, I had a feeling he was high special attack. RIP. Nice, Denny. Thank you. Slowbro wasn't shiny. True. Yeah, that would make a really good video, Denny. I gotta make that into a video as well as, I think it was a Crawdilly who clicked Protect 4 times in a row. It was either 4 or 5 times. Sad. Bad ability. Pretty solid stats. The speed is a little too high. You're right, Denny, you're right. I'm not great at it. My graphics card is quite old, and when I use the video editing softwares, I've tried a few different ones. If I have too much, being processed on the video editor, it lags really hard. Shorts are not bad, but like content videos like more than 3 minutes long, it gets really bad. But even when making shorts, like the ones that I have on the channel, they're simplistic, but they weren't quick to make. They should have been quick to make, but I lack the skill. And I know for this specific skill, doing it more and more grows your knowledge, your speed. But it's such a drag. I've used DaVinci, I've used CapCut, I've used there was one that started with an S. I think it was like Snap something. I've used a whole bunch. Pure Power, Confusion. Alright, it was a dead file. All of those options were really bad. Stall, no speed, color change. Bad nature, but solid. If it was like plus speed or plus special attack, be pretty interesting. Tanky. Very tanky. Average special attack, hair off of average speed. Even with the nature not helping, it could technically run. We could run this. Ability is like, whatever. Not like we're really getting hit by water type moves. Yes, so Denny, I received the new router and set it up. Originally, the video title was Faster Internet. I want to inquire about your wording. You say it is better for you today. My question for you, is it gone? Or is it still happening? It'll still happen, but only like 10% of what it used to be. Okay. At level 8, 20 special attack, 18 speed, and high bulk, this can be a runner. It needs moves, obviously, right? But Sludge Bomb can cover a lot of things besides Steel type. Mach Punch does cover that Steel type. Ghost type is a little bit of an issue. Poison type is a little bit of an issue. We will look at our options, but I don't think we make a low value pivot. Like I think we could consider giving this a shot. Speed isn't horrible. Allows it to be bulky because it gave up a couple points on speed. Ow. But that was the strongest special, yeah, strongest special attack they could hit us with. If the last option is not anything special, we have to at least take this to the first fight. Are you set on making shorts for your stream highlights? I just think a montage would be better for the format. I did do some montage. Like I did remember the Kaizo fails video? That one did really well. And I really enjoyed that one too. That one I'm quite proud of, like its end result. The best way to do it is to make the individual shorts and then make it into a content video and put a couple extras into the content video that aren't in the shorts so that you get like a little extra like benefit for watching the video. Hey, Mr. LeBear, happy birthday to your friend. Um, yup, E4 Bronzong. We actually just had a shiny Bronzong, uh, about like 10 minutes ago, and it immediately died in the grass before even getting to fight. It was very sad. I'm considering running it, especially because as of right now, there's no pivots. Short form videos get more push from YouTube on smaller channels. Like a content video may only hit 100 to at most 500 views on my channel, and I don't even think the ones I have 500 views right now. I don't know where I put my phone. There it is. Yo! Oh, snap! That could be no offense. I think I gotta calc that because I'm unsure. Oh, to finish what I was saying, a shorts can hit like couple thousand up to 10,000. Like I have a couple shorts that hit 10,000 viewers. But content, like actual like medium to long form, does not get pushed by the YouTube algorithm as well, sadly. Sceptile has water absorb. Okay, so Energy Ball did 3. I have 23 special defense. Level 6. 80 base power. $15 to 28. Okay. So it's a strong special attacker. And then for physical, 25 defense. Move power was 70. And he did 4. 9 to 17. On a level 6, 15 is min. That's the very lowest, right? And every time I've ever done a calc, it's always been 10% above or below the median. So if 15 and if it's between 15 and 28, I want to say it's about 20 to 22, which at level 6 is above average. Actually, that would also help me get a better... Seeing that damage actually gives me a lot of knowledge on... Okay, so he did 24 to 12. So it's 12 damage, 65 base power, 18 to 30. Yeah. Yeah, so originally it said 15 to 27, now it's saying 18 to 30. So I want to say it's about it might even be like 24. I'm sorry, Sceptile. So close. So close to being a full send with Sceptile. The minus speed. No. No. He split attack as well. His berries activate at half health instead of 1/3. Yeah, Sceptile was better. I like that it was bulky on both sides and had better speed. GG. Ooh. Yeah, Sceptile definitely would have gone further than this, and Sceptile also would have been really good for scouting the next area. This, we probably will have to make a quick pivot so we don't die in the grass. Nice, GG. Energy powder, nice. Sceptile would have been better at scouting for a winner because he was bulkier and faster. Okay, that's min-max. That's min-max offense. Nice, good catch. Oh yeah. Flash fire, fast. Little low on HP. If only Sceptile had this ability, I would not have pivoted or scouted if Sceptile had the flash fire. Chatter is reliable. One last Pokemon to look at, and if it's not a pivot, then I think we just full send this. I don't think it would be in our best interest to go for Copium. Definitely better than the Blaziken, yeah. Crazy defense. Even with the minus attack, minus defense, it's still crazy. Crobat, interesting. I'll leave it up to you guys. I can't attack again because I'll knock it out. This one is up to chat. Crobat or Golduck? Crobat has more BST, but it also has more weaknesses. Golduck learns one more move, but they technically both learn 9. Golduck just has more on move relearn. Low special defense, low HP can be scary. I can do a calc on sludge. Or rather, acid. Acid did 6 damage. To 18. So it's average special attack. And I want to say it's tough to tell about the defense because our defense is just so high. Personally, if I was to say which one, I personally kind of want to stick with the Golduck. It's not easy to find a min-max offense, but I like to leave it up to chat because you guys are the ones here watching and enjoying the run. So I'll leave it up to you guys. Damn, you guys really don't believe in chatter? High special attack, 100% accurate, Shedinja coverage. Well, if you guys want Crobat, we'll go to Crobat. Huh. A little bit of a glass cannon, but does have high HP. Physical attacker, not what I was expecting. We had Roar of Time, Flare. Like, Roar of Time, it's a recharge move, but it can finish fights. Heat Proof is nice. I hate that we're a physical attacker, though. We had a special attacker, man. So sad. Yeah, stats are not bad. We were 28 speed, 23 attack at level 8. Honestly, Golduck had a little bit better stat distribution because its attack was so low. But we have 3 physical moves, so I guess that's something. Alright, good luck. Let's see what the copium was. Yeah. Even though revenge... even though jump kick can recoil if we miss, revenge having negative priority, I don't think it makes it better. Then headbutt. Interesting. Okay. I say we get rid of Thrash because locking in to the move is risky. If they have a ghost type, or if we end up not finishing a fight and when Thrash ends we get confused, our defense is low, so confusion is scary for this. Damn. Oof. Bro. Bro, come on. Endeavor, really? Shadow Ball or Sphere on a physical attacker? Crunch? Horn attack? Flamethrower, Blaziken. Oh no. Heat Wave, Nature Power, Flash Cannon, Double Kick, Psycho Cut. Getting Aura Sphere at 14. Right before the tower, we were getting Aura Sphere. Oh, that's so sad. Heat Wave on Move Relearner. Super Luck would have been better. Dragon Breath, Bubble Beam. Sad. Really good stats on him. Dark Void. Razor Wind, yeah. So this probably wasn't going to get to the first gym because we only had Sludge Bomb and Mach Punch. Air Cutter, Crush Claw, Seed Flare. That was a crazy Golduck. Ooh, Dusknoir. It's real. It's real. It's a real Pokemon. Holy crap, look at this Pokemon. Slightly above average attack, slightly below average speed, which is not a problem. Great bulk. Amazing ability. A game-winning ability. And 2 physical attacks. It just does not have an answer for Shedinja, Sableye, and Spiritomb. The plus defense is convenient because as a physical attacker, you don't have to worry about confusion. Burn is not as scary because of Shed Skin. PP up, nice. Speed is low. Speed is only a hair below average. 13 instead of 14. I'm more than happy with that. I mean, we've done well with Dusknoirs from 6 speed to 10 speed, 12 speed. Like it's a ghost type. Speed is irrelevant. Right, GG. Sludge Bomb. We're not a special attacker, but it does help us a little bit for coverage. What do you guys think? Do we full send? Do we scout or do we full send? Zinc, nice. How many moves do we learn? 12. 11 more. Our next move is at level 9. Yeah, I kind of want to send it. Slightly above average attack, good speed, great bulk, great ability. Good lineup for a moveset to begin with. Obviously, I want to improve the moveset, but it can get through to the Bellsprout Tower with what it has. Magic Guard also would have been nice. He also clicked a negative priority move, that's funny. Poison Fang. Huh. I feel like I get rid of Detect because Sludge Bomb gives me an option to have no contact and saves PP. Is my music bugging? Alright, let me know if that fixed it. If the sound is a fan, it could be the sound of my computer. Some nights it is perfectly fine, it's quiet. Other nights it thinks it's on fire and has the fans on turbo. It's on sensors, so I just don't mess with it. Static Zapdos is insane. Shed Skin for the win. Nice crit. If we can get like Shadow Claw, it'd be a game changer. Even like Shadow Punch wouldn't be bad. Alright, here we go. Fake Out. Do I see that having more value than Sludge Bomb? I can only click it on the first turn. Well, Flair, I was thinking no, and then you said yes, so then I deleted it, so... Oh well. Shedskin is 33%. Another static Pokemon. Oof. Alright, so hopefully we can break through turn 1, get the Fake Out, and then Shedskin turn 1. Yes, perfect. Let's go. That's nice. That's a nice little feature to have. Using fake out in Kaizo. I never run fake out. Come on, good move. Shadow Claw, Shadow Claw. Hydro Cannon. No. Good one shot. Holy tank. Okay, we got a poison off. Can I flinch? Perfect. Okay. Jeez, that is an insane Pokemon right there. If only we were given that in the lab, that would have been crazy. Right, GG. The last heal was probably unnecessary, but I wanted to be careful in front of the Gallade. Better to play it safe, yeah. Still early game. It's not like I found any heals, so only have the baby ones. Alright, I believe in you, Dusknor. I like how Fake Out gives me some knowledge as to like what their defense is like. Because like I thought Lucario was gonna be tanky, so I was gonna click Revenge and not Zen Headbutt. But that Fake Out did so much damage, I was like, oh, I can one shot. Easy. That was a crit, but this should still one shot. Yeah. Oh, I still have the zinc. Whoops. Alright, good luck. That's fine. Shedskin. Thank you, Shedskin. Doom Desire. I think I gotta take it because it's technically a Shedinja answer. It's a typeless attack, so... I want to say it goes over Fake Out. Because, like, as much as I'm not a fan of Revenge, it is our Steel type counter. Alright. His last Pokemon can't touch us, so that's a win right here. GG. Easy. Extrasensory. I don't think we would learn it. I'm just curious. Yup. We can only learn the good moves that we don't want, not the good moves we do want. Alright, GG. Velez, how you doing tonight? Velez, you missed it. We saw a shiny Bronzong. Unfortunately, the shiny Bronzong immediately died in the grass because it was a level 3. But it's been so long since we saw a shiny. It was just cool to have. Especially after having 2 Bronzong runs. You want to guess on the typing of the Gyarados? I wouldn't do a pack opening if that was guessed correctly. I feel like the odds are a little bit too easy. But if you would like to make a guess, I don't mind. The Shiny Gyarados comes after the 4th gym, just before the 5th. It goes Gym 4, Item Gauntlet, Trainer Gauntlet, Shiny Gyarados, Team Rocket Basement, Gym 5. Red Shard, awesome. Minus special defense is Agua, so if we ever get the green shard, we cannot use one of the heals. Yellow shard, nice. Citrus Berry. This Dusknoir has a moveset. I would not say it's a great moveset, but it's a moveset. It's better than trying to like get by on 2 attacks, hoping, praying that something can change. Does anyone in chat have a suggestion for a name for Dusknoir? Question for you first. Have you ever watched the TV show called Bob's Burgers? I like Dark Eater. An interesting name. More of a Family Guy, no worries. I am from the state in which Family Guy is based on, so trust me, I like Family Guy. I bring up Bob's Burgers though because there's a character, it's the oldest of the 3 children. The girl's name is Tina, and she loves zombies, horses, and butts. So when I saw that, it just reminded me. Dawn Blanc. I think I'm gonna go with Drew's name because on top of his reasoning for, like, you know, the inverse of the name Dusk Noor, what I also like about it is that this is a female ghost and the name Dawn is a female name. If this was a boy ghost, I probably would have went with Black Flare's name. Hugo, can you move? Right. Let's do it. Oh, I missed. We're really hoping that this file has more heals than status heals, because we do not really need them, but we really are gonna need heals for sure. But I have a suspicion this is going to be a dry run for heals. Alright, we're praying for Shadow Claw on the level up move. Shadow Claw. Lock on. No, I don't need it. I'm gonna start a hard, cuz hardcore Nuzlocke of Pokemon Y. Nice. Shadow Punch or Shadow Claw, yeah, either or. I like the high crit rate on Shadow Claw and the extra base power, but having guaranteed accuracy avoiding attack stab would also be beneficial. I would also like to get Brick Break if possible, or Earthquake. Alright, here we go. I would accept Shadow Sneak. It wouldn't be what I would really be asking for, but it would be better than Doom Desire. Phantom Force is okay. I mean, it's low PP and it's a 2-turn move. We're guaranteed 1 power herb. Phantom Force is in this generation, correct. Shed Skin, nice. Oh boy. It's gonna be a run with all status heals and no real heals. Yeah, that's 2 in a row right there. Ugh, that's sad. His ability didn't activate, but for some reason it told me that he had that ability. I like that confusion does nothing to us. Our defense is so high. But alright, come on. I need you to break through, buddy. Come on. This is getting ridiculous. That was a little too close for comfort. Was that 4 or 5 turns in a row, hitting ourselves in confusion? Yeah, oh my gosh, stop giving me status heals. Yeah, it's technically a heal, but it's a heal I don't really need. Rare candy. Nice. Nice. GG. Good flinch. Perfect. Easy. Alright, time for Bugsy. We got this. I kind of think that's better than Doom Desire. Because, like, Doom Desire, I gotta wait for it to kill Shedinja. Omni Boost would be pretty good if it just randomly happened. What do you guys think? Like, we're not really clicking either move. But I think it's a better option. Mr. LeBear, welcome back. Uh, Dawn Blanc is the inverse of Dusk Noir. Instead of Dusk, Dawn. Instead of Noir, which is night. Or not night, which is black. Blanc, which is white. Francois. All right. Good luck. Good crit. Very good crit. No flinch. One shot. Nice. Another one. Holy crap. 2 Arceus. Nice, GG. By having Sandstream, it actually made it safer to attack because it made me know that it didn't have Rough Skin and it didn't have Aftermath. That was crazy. 2 Arceus? Come on. Shadow Claw, Shadow Punch. Lucky Chan. GG's. I can only rely on Ancient Power to to knock out a Pokemon who is on 1 HP because it will do no damage at all. Yeah, I would really like to get Rock Slide, Shadow Claw, Crunch, Earthquake to replace Revenge. I would prefer Rock Slide over Stone Edge personally. Fresh Water, nice, our first heal. Stone Edge is 80% accurate, and it's only 5 PP. Rock Slide has a chance to flinch, good for double fights. 90 accuracy, 10 PP. My child. Yo, let's go. It's not Earthquake, but it's 1,000 times better than Revenge. What point in Kanto are all the mons level 100? I honestly don't know. I haven't gotten that far. If I'm not mistaken, the only person with level 100 is Red. There are a couple trainers in the grass who have level 96 and level 98, but I think the highest gym is 92. But I haven't looked at that data in months, so I would have to double check. Yo, let's go. We got low kick. That's huge. Double PP, no more negative priority. Low kick. You can almost argue that it's better than Earthquake in the way that it doesn't have to worry about Levitate. Lemonade, nice. What moves do we want though, for real? What we hoping for? Um, Definitely want stab. I mean, if we have ghost fighting, that's like really good off rip. Ghost fighting covers everything. So if we were to get Shadow Claw, after that we can kind of be flexible with what we have. We got extra sensory and Lucky Chan. Oof. It's good to know though. I want one physical move that is no contact. So that would be Earthquake, Rock Slide, Seed Bomb, Sacred Fire, Magnitude. That Ninetales was a tank, yeah. Low kick makes me feel a, a lot more confident about this Pokemon. Like, I felt like even though we technically have moves, like it's like a average to below average move set when we had Revenge, but now with Low Kick, like our base power is better, our PP is better. Getting a replacement for Poison Fang would be nice. Zinc is nice. Went up 2, nice. Yeah, Poison Fang does toxic. It's not the strongest though. Like I would kind of prefer something with a little bit more coverage, a little bit more base power. A one last heal for the road, nice. An energy powder. Substitute. Huh. That could be really good for the Elite Four. I don't think we take it now, but with being a ghost type and the possibility of the first Pokemon being switched out if it has no move to hit Dusknoir, so you get a safe substitute off, and then with how tanky it is, it only takes a quarter of our HP. That's not that bad. For the Elite Four, like in a dungeon, like Radio Tower, obviously no, I wouldn't use it there. But for the Elite Four, Substitute could be really, really good. If we don't get set up, but we have Substitute, I could see that working. Okay.